Hello and welcome to the channel, a new channel to YouTube. The channel I have decided to create after years of watching other people on YouTube and thought, why not give it a go myself? Called The Car Tinkerer, hopefully to bring you along on a journey of me restoring and modifying my new little project car, a project car that I will now introduce you to. As you can see, it's a nice little MK1 Audi TT, 2002 with 150,000 miles on the clock. It's in need of a bit of work, something that I've been looking for a while. Finished in the lovely Moro blue, lovely navy blue metallic. All wheels do need refurbishing, but I've got a nice plan for them. As you can see by the twin tailpipes, I've opted for the 225 BAM engine version. Something very sought after, something I hope to keep for a long time, as I'm hoping it's going to be a future classic. Also, the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed there is a Roadster. I did really want a coupe, couldn't find one within my budget, also couldn't find one locally. Did have to travel an hour for this, but it's been worth it, as I seem to have fallen in love with the car. It's my first TT, it's my first Audi. As I say, it does need work. It's got the usual MK1 Audi TT traits of rust on the front arch here, so hoping to source a new front wing. Headlamps could do with a buff, they're not too bad, but they could do with a buff. Front bumper could do with a respray, it's quite peppered in places. Ideally I'd like to change it for a Vortex version. Also, bonnet has some deep scratches, looks like Puss in Boots has been sleeping on there and clawed the hell out of it. Did have something living in this headlamp. In fact, there it is, there's a couple of them there, so I'll be hoovering them out when I refurbish the headlamps. This arch is a little bit worse than the other one, but I do have a replacement in body colour for this one already. As I mentioned, all the wheels need refurbishing and I've got a plan in mind for them. Sills, yeah, they've got rust as well. These stickers I'm unsure about at the moment, they'll be going. I don't think I'll be keeping them. As I say, the sills, they need doing, as does the front wheel here, the rear wheel here as well. Rear lights, I'm going to give them a buff just for good measure, but the fog lamp's a bit cloudy on this one. It is the Quattro, something that I'm really happy about. It does handle lovely, very impressed with it. This arch here, not too bad, but the sill does have rust, as do they all. Interior, it's got the nice silver leather, which is in absolute dire need of a clean, and everything that goes with making leather look as good as new. It's very shiny, needs a good deep clean and condition. Instrument cluster's got its usual, does what it wants to do traits, although I do have all the pixels working in the centre bit, which is a bit rare. They usually dropped out. Does have 150,000 miles on the clock, as I said. But yeah, instrument cluster possessed. Feel like calling it Linda Blair and getting it exercised. Heater controls, they work, but the fan control seems to be, as you go over a bump, then it'll increase without you knowing. Other than that, the interior is not bad, but could do with a major clean, which will be in one of my episodes. But it's one of the reasons I went for this car. The colour combo of the Moro blue with the silver leather, in my view, looks absolutely fantastic. Just pop the bonnet. Bonnet, apart from having a potential remap on it, the engine is completely standard. Although it does advertise as having a K&N panel filter in, it doesn't any longer. Last owner did give it a service before I had it, so let's hope that it keeps going for a while. The only thing it does need a new cam belt, and that's something I'll be getting done as soon as I can. Something a little bit out of my comfort zone at the moment, plus I don't have anywhere to do it. I don't have a garage. Hopefully in the next year or so I'll be getting a garage as well. So as you see, bog standard under here, but I'll hopefully be changing that. as one of the things I like to do is a lot of under bonnet detailing, so hopefully you'll follow me along for the journey of that as well. Just close the bonnet. I apologise for the wind noise today. It is very, very windy. You'll also have noticed my battery cover's missing, something that I seem to have sourced and hopefully picking up within the next week. It's a very, very solid car. Considering it's 23 years old, I'm very impressed with how solid it is. Roof, well, you could make a film all of its own about this. 50 Shades of Blue. Again, eventually I will be getting a new roof for it, because this is a car I plan on keeping for a long time, as to me it's a future classic. So hopefully you'll follow me along with my journey. Give me a like. It'd be really great if you could give me a subscribe to help me along the way. This is my first video, so I apologise if it's a little bit amateurish, but we've all got to start somewhere, I suppose. Hopefully as time goes along they'll get better. So again, I'll see you next week with another episode, and hopefully start some modifications. I am buying some stuff already, trying to do a few little budget buys off AliExpress and Temu, but other things I won't be scrimping on, like if I change the exhaust it'll be a good quality exhaust, because I don't want any problems with the fitments. So as I say, any comments would be grateful. Please give me a like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll follow me along with this journey. We can go through it together. See you next week.